Good morning, collective. It's your girl, Stacy. Yep, I do have some gospel playing in the background. Do what you gotta do with it, you know. But I want to hear it this morning. It's what's soothing me this morning. It's what's keeping me grounded this morning, right? To hear, the worship of my Father, you know what I mean? I need it around me. I need to hear it, you know what I'm saying? I need to feel it too. It's not just about, just la la la, go on with my day, right? So, y'all take it how it resonates. But that's what I'm going to be playing in the background. I was going to do a morning motivational message. Let this be the morning motivational message, right? Working. What's the message for the collective spirit? What's the energy? Spirit, you have your way with this message this morning. What you want? What do you want out here? What we got here? We have Cracker. 7. Positive energy surrounding you. Love, joy, and good fortune await. It's working for my good. What we got here? We got a mountain. We got obstacles. What is it? Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Come on now. 722 could be significant. Working for whatever it is, it's working for your good. Judgment. Look, man, listen. It's all for your favor. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many years of your life. Wow. Judgment. 722:14. If I broke this down, I will have one left over, and I was just hearing one, and that's you. You're one. You're in the first position, the first house. This is about you. You have a lot of good energy around you. No matter what's going on, whatever it is that's going on in your life right now today that you could be concerned about, you could want to, asking God, what do I do? How do I overcome this, Father? Which way do I go? You know what I'm saying? Remove, spirit, whatever it is that's blocking me, right? And this is that soul searching, reading, praying, researching, studying. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. I heard years in the beginning. I said years, right? But it says many areas of your life, okay? Let's see what's going on here for my collective today. Let's get an energy oracle, and then I'm going to, hopefully we'll get to the sit on my chetty deck. Let's see. I need, for myself today, Angel of Strength. Come on, man. For myself, when I got up this morning, I can be honest, and it was like another day, another repeat of what I usually do. I get up, I pray, I read. Sometimes I get on here or I do whatever I do outside the house, you know what I mean? I just get up and I do my thing, right? And I really don't put a lot of emphasis on what I don't have, right? Because if, being honest, being transparent, my life is okay. I'm not struggling. I have everything I need. I have stability in my life. I have peace in my life. I have grace and mercy in my life. You know what I mean? Get off track. Somebody's envious of your strength. But see, what they don't understand, what they see over here as you look at, like some kind, whatever envy it is about your strength, what they don't realize is what it takes to stand in the position that you're in, right? It's not all roses. It's not all glory and celebration. It's a lot of healing work. It's a lot of going within. It's a lot of reflection. It's a lot of questions. It's a lot of praying. It's a lot of crying. It's a lot of humbling myself, you know, and trying to stay focused on what God's got me doing in the right now and not on what I want, what I wish I had, and how come things turned out the way I do all that all the time, you know. All the time I have to, you know, reiterate or go back in and remind myself or allow God to show me to continue to keep going, you know what I mean? And not to keep looking back. Because, of course, when I look back, I want to grab people's hands and say, come on. Of course I want to do that. But in order for me to turn around and reach my hand back, that means I have to stop doing what he already got me doing. And what have I learned back there? That we ain't going in the same direction. Oh, call friends, pass me by. We ain't going in the same direction. You hear me? You know, and having to have to you know, be strong and stand in that, right? And be okay with that. Be not even okay, be accepting of the situation, of the mountains. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious, right? Like you gonna get through it. You know, and continue to trust God, because I tell you, that's the only thing that keeps me going. Because it's not even my own strength, because my own strength, my own flesh will say we can still stay here and be okay. You know what I mean? We could go back in there and deal with these people and these situations and this energy and be okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have the strength by myself. If I had the strength by myself, I wouldn't be here. You hear me? Let me tell you that. I would have been moved. You know, I would have been had it my way. But my way has got me in trouble many, many, many times. You know, whether I realize it or not, because I wanted it the way that I know. God's showing me a way I ain't never seen before. I ain't never felt before. You know, and this morning, I felt a heaviness when I got up, and I had to pray, and I had to continue to talk to God. I had to listen to my gospel this morning. It was like, because I know that it's just you know, that low vibrational energy pulling on me. No. I must stick this one out. See, I got more years behind me than I got in front of me. And that's reality, because I am flesh, just like we all are. We all have a time on our bodies. You know what I'm saying? We all do. When the time is up. You feeling me? We all do. And while we in that position, we don't have to sit and just keep waiting for that day to come. No, what we're going to do in the meantime with this time that we have here? What we going to do with it? Are we going to continue to, you know, stay in low vibrational energy and be in lack and always be needing and always feeling unsafe and left out, or always having to sacrifice ourselves? The thinking, man, listen, reflection. How am I living my life? You know, because whether we want to believe it or not, and I believe this with everything in me, we're going to have to face our maker. And we're going to be asked, what did we do with our time? Not what did we do, or what did such and such do with their time. God ain't calling you in for no report on nobody. You're going to have to report to him about what you did down here when he gave you this opportunity. When you said that you was going to come down here and help make the world a better place so we can all evolve and move forward. But when you got here, you changed your mind. Or maybe that was the plan. I don't know. You know what I mean? What's the energy spirit for the collective, please and thank you. But judgment's here. Soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. Soul searching, looking within, right? Woman holding the heart. 44 could be significant. 744, woman holding a heart, still managing to, show love and be of light, soft, right? Even though many, many times, your heart has been wounded, you have scars, but you still, even in sorrow, even in those hurts, you still, show compassion, love, and empathy. You still got your heart out there. You still saying, I'm still here. I'll still remain in this loving energy. I'll still, you can still get up, I'm hearing. You can still get up. You can still love. I see somebody with a very soft energy. This is somebody very caring, I've heard very tender-hearted. We have a man holding a coin here. 43 could be significant, and then we got walking away. Judgment, that's that judgment. Man holding a coin. 43. This is giving me someone that's, has stability. Somebody stable, they spend their money wisely. They handle money wisely. I'll say it like that. This could be somebody that could be kind of in the same place as you. I mean, as far as, I feel like single. Because, I feel like single. This is somebody that may have some land or some property. All right? If they have a stable environment around them. I heard ownership. Obstacles, protection. This could be you, collective. You could be this stable energy with this man holding the coin. You've done a lot of hard work, to get to where you are, right? And that doesn't mean like you have an enormous amount of money. I'm saying to get to this stable position in your life. Sometimes being stable is just being able to pay your bills on time. You know what I'm saying? Keep your house clean, keep your appearance together. You know what I'm saying? That's that basic shit. Sometimes that's the stability that we need. That a lot of us can be aloof to it. Don't have that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's an imbalance. It's either you got the money for the rent, but you ain't got no money for food, and the house, and it's not just about balancing your physical life, but in your spiritual and your emotional life as well. Focused. You know what I'm saying? Determined. That's what I'm picking up. Walking away. 27. Leaving the past behind. Leaving things, that you, whatever you believed in that don't align with you anymore. Whatever you used to do that don't work for you no more. It's not getting you anywhere. Caring connections. Wow. Contract. Ooh, spirit. Somebody's getting a new contract. Somebody's getting a new contract. Yep, door to personal healing and happiness. Yep. Because you decided they're going to think of man to do that soul searching, to go within, right? To do that necessary work, to spend that time alone, because it's necessary for us to spend that time alone. And how you spend time alone when you got a bunch of house full of kids, you got people, people around you like that. Listen, this isn't just about being physically alone. This is like, not engaging in things that take your focus off of what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to heal, what you're trying to surrender. So let's say you're trying to quit drinking and stuff. So that means you got to remove yourself. You have to remove yourself, all right? And or remove the people from your life that, always want to pull you into that life. If they can't respect your boundaries, if they can't respect the fact that you don't want to do it anymore, then you definitely got to let them loose. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't fucking understand your calling, because it ain't theirs. And when it's your time, it's your time. You can't, like I said, wait to bring other people with you, because they're not on the same time. That's not their assignment. It's yours. Every single one of us will be called to go within and to find that inner spirit, that inner soul. That's what we all came down here for. To learn who we are and to learn how to, navigate and, overcome these obstacles and challenges of life. Are we going to do it with a lot of resistance? Are we going to, continue to just do what we want and do what feels good and edify the flesh and not the spirit? Right? Every one of us will come to that door, to that crossroads in life. Every single one of us. And some will continue to stay on the path they're on, and some will, want to move forward. That's why when we grow, like from childhood with children, with babies, we have to get direction from others. And then once we learn how to do it on our own, we're supposed to walk our own path. And then we'll encounter things in life that will challenge us to grow. You feeling me? Door to personal healing. As soon as you let go of the old and realize it was there to teach you how to get here. Now we got some things in front of us. Let's focus on those things. And let's not forget, because when you're here to this place right here, you had to do a lot of soul searching and a lot of reflection and a lot of finding out who God is too, because I believe the only way is through Jesus. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about, this kind of personal healing, this spiritual and emotional healing, this part, that's God. And the only way to him is through his son, which is him in the flesh. He came on down here with us and sacrificed, right? Come on. We got an emperor in reverse. Let's see if the deck up. The deck's, we'll turn it up right. We got an emperor here. I might not have, should have, well, we're going to keep it the way it is. Ooh, happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Today is August 24th, and the time is 6:14 p.m. I'm well into the reading now, right? August 24th, 2025. Sunday. I believe in the power. I believe. What's up, Spirit? What's going on here with the collective? What's the message? What they need to know? Okay, we got the Ten of Pentacles. The Empress came out in reverse. Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Judgment. King. Ten of Pentacles, stability, wealth. No love. There's sadness here. I believe in and I'll never ever doubt it. Two of Wands. King of Swords. Two of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Why is this Empress in reverse, Spirit? This is like you have financial stability, but you don't have a family. King of Swords. Someone loyal, someone with integrity, someone that will protect you, someone that has a upstanding character, I heard. Yeah, somebody with integrity. Mm. That's what you're missing. I told you some of y'all finna get a new contract. That's why she's in reverse. See, you thought I was gonna say she was sad. Well, she might be sad. She might be sad. I see you looking at the world in your hand, but you're in your emotions with all the fish. You have all this in your mind, in your energy, all these thoughts about how you want to grow and build, and you're so connected to the earth. You're so connected to the environment. You know, as a woman, I'm hearing, as an intuitive person, you're very connected with the man. Listen, you're somebody that you have a lot of love for everything, for the world. All right, um you have a lot of potential. You have stability. It's like it's always going to be there for you. You know what I mean? Like you've gotten yourself to a place where you're not going to have to, worry for finances, because there's so many seeds that you planted that it's always the universe is always going to be giving to you in some way, shape, or form, because you always given. Come on, spirit. Even though you had, your heart, chipped at and scarred and attacked and betrayed and stabbed and all that stuff, right? And you're like the wounded warrior, you know what I'm saying? You still going. You ain't listen till you get to the finish line, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna stay being who you are in that soul, that spirit that God has given you. Come on now. That's the it's the there's a king of swords here. Somebody that this could also be Archangel Michael too. I'm getting that somebody that's very protective of you, protecting over you. What's going on here, Spirit? Two of Wands, no options. There's no, yeah. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're not interested in somebody that's there just to play with you, to play games with you. Spirit says somebody that don't know what they want. They ain't ready to settle down. They haven't sown their royal. I heard their royal oats. They haven't stepped into their divine masculine energy. Still, emotionally immature, Spirit said. Care and connection. I'm telling you, y'all got a new contract coming in. Y'all got a new contract coming in because you walked away and you stepped through that door of personal healing and happiness. Yes, sir. What we got here? We got the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords. Was that the three? The Three of Swords in reverse. Heartbreak, betrayal. A lot of betrayal. There could be a lot of gossip too. All right. But there was definitely some sort of betrayal here. Could have been around money. Could have been around stability. Could have been around a home, a community. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you had to step up, step into your own power. Yeah, with this Ten of Wands in reverse. This is like you being attacked in some way, shape, or form, right? Feeling, being in a fetal position. Ooh, yeah, this is like wondering what the fuck is going on. Why are you being attacked? Why are things, you know, this is a tower here. This is giving me a breakdown. This is giving me also a surrender. You know what I mean? There's a lot of gossip around. There was a lot of animosity. It could have been both ways. Maybe you could have felt really angry, really burdened. Maybe you could have lashed out at people. Maybe this could be somebody that's lashing out at people. All right. Now with this fight, with this Three of Swords and this Ten of Wands here, this is also, and then you got the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this energy here. And this is you overcoming these energy, shutting you down. Whatever the gossip communication, the actions that were taken against you, they were supposed to shut you down. But you rose above it. You rose above it. You rose above it, and you continue to do whatever it is. You had the courage to still stay in a loving, nurturing energy, but also you learn how to set boundaries and not allow, you know, negative energy to infiltrate you. That's what you did. Hanging man, 10 of Cups. This could have been around family, some kind of environment. What's under there? The Fool. Yeah, you could have had to turn your back on family, or 10 of Cups environment. You could have felt bound in some way, shape, or form. I feel like you kept your peace. You kept your peace. What's going on here, Spirit? 2 of Cups in reverse. So there was some kind of betrayal. Of course, we see that. All right, it was a third party. Yeah, heartbreak. Okay. It could have been a lot of gossip around it. It could have made you close yourself off. Of course, look, Queen of Pentacles. Yes. What's going on here? Can I get one more, Spirit? While you were in your healing, you were also planting a lot of seeds, a lot of wisdom, a lot of things that helped you to grow some kind of income, some kind of stability. You created, some of you guys could have started your own business. 2 of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands and the 6 of Swords. Somebody refusing to move away from something, to let something go. There's a Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, 6 of Swords in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The 10 of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords. Somebody's watching you. So something. Page of Wands. Messenger in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody very bitter, very mean-spirited. This is somebody that could have been doing a lot of gossip, that could have been attacking you. This could have been somebody that could have been a third party in a relationship that you may have had. All right? This is somebody that ain't never had nothing good to say, is what I'm hearing. This is somebody that wanted you to constantly be trying to outrun some kind of bullshit I'm picking up. For you not to be able to move away to calmer waters. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Unable to make any kind of money. This is giving me the energy. Maybe somebody like calling your job, right, and saying things about you to try to get you fired from work. This is somebody that tried to make things really, really hard for you, especially when it comes to your finances and how you make money. All right, 10 of Swords in reverse. They were betraying you. Yeah, and Page of Swords. Either this is you watching, you know, you could be a messenger, but you're at peace. You know what I mean? It's like you're not fighting. You're very smart. You're very, I heard cunning. Or this could be somebody very cunning, just being very patient. But I think this is you, collective. You got your shit together. Listen, all that backstabbing, all that betrayal, all that trying to, I told you somebody was trying to keep you down. Somebody wanted you to surrender to their will. Somebody wanted you to give up. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to give up. But I feel like you learned how to navigate. You learned how to control your tongue. You learn how to control your tongue. Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. You learn how to tame your tongue. Page of Swords. You see with your spiritual eye. You get messages. That's how you were able to navigate whatever these betrayal. Spirit said you knew that what they were sending out was going to come back at them. So you learned how to control your tongue. Come on, Spirit. What's this? Yes, sir. Look. Look. Five of Pentacles. Somebody wanted you to feel unworthy. Outside looking in. Feeling like you're not good enough. Five of Pentacles. Somebody wanted you watching them be on the outside looking in at them. Damn, I don't know why Spirit just told me looking at them living your life. Somebody wanted you to be watching them live your life. Wow. Seriously? Seriously? Yes. 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 Look at that shit. Somebody wanted you watching them live your life. They wanted to, yes, somebody wanted to destroy your world. Yes, they did. Nine of Cups. Somebody's envious of you. Somebody feels like you're too comfortable. Like you got it going on. You got it so good. Somebody wanted to take that from you. Wanted to destroy. Listen, the Hermit in reverse. The World. Wow. The Hermit in reverse. This is somebody that don't see things in a proper perspective, right? Oh. The Hermit in the upright is looking for answers. In the reverse. This is giving me like the light is being shown. See how bright it is upside down? You see something. What is the Spirit? The World, cycle complete. Temperance, imbalance. Nine of Swords. I told you somebody falling on their own sword. Whatever they tried to do for you, they are being trapped with it because of their actions, and that's the truth. You speaking the truth. Whatever this is, there's some truth being spoken. You see it. This is the light's being shown. Yes, you see it. You see how somebody is envious of your peace, of the love you have for yourself. You know, if somebody tried to take away from the love around you, you learn how to love yourself. I'm telling you, somebody really, yes they did. Look at this, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This cycle's closed. There's no more. I heard there's nothing more to see here. Okay, Spirit said there's nothing more to see here. You're a student. You study. You're very wise. You're very intuitive. Very wise. Very smart. Very you think outside the box. You get messages from the universe, from the animals. You pay attention to man, listen. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ooh-wee. Who? Because the magic is coming back. Lord have mercy. The Five of Swords. What they sent out. Lord, they was a fool. They was a fool. Somebody realized, yeah, they was a fool. You are protected. Ooh-wee. What did I just hear? Of events, something of events, tale of something. There's some events that are happening. Unusual. Damn, I'm hearing it. Unusual form of events, unusual. Something's going to be happening, and somebody's going to be having like bad luck. Like shit's just gonna be happening back to back to back to back. Unusual something of events. Spirit, how come I can't hear it? Stop yelling. Somebody's like, I'm trying to tell you, but I can't hear it. It's like it's being muffled. It's being muffled. Oh, what's this? The star in reverse. Ooh-wee. But I'm still here. You had your share, spirit. Collective. You had your share. You had your share. This is somebody that was unwilling to heal something with you. Thank you, Father. This is somebody that was unwilling to heal something. Somebody didn't want you to heal. Somebody didn't want you to pour into others. Somebody didn't want you to do what you were here to do. I heard you're the salt of the earth. You're here to do something with the earth, to sprinkle. It's like some kind of balance, peace, right? The right amount of, you got the right amount of yin and yang, I hear, or something like that, right? Yeah. I feel like you also supposed to bring some kind of healing over to this community or this home as well, and somebody tried to block that. And even when you were by yourself, you still managed to have a peaceful and loving environment and energy about yourself. That's what you did, yes. And now somebody's having an unusual string of events. An unusual string of events. That's what I heard. For whatever they did, this is the wheel of fortune turning in your favor, because I feel like you may have had to go through some challenging times, but you didn't give up. You didn't give up. You didn't give up your position. You continued. I heard pain shared is pain lessened. So you transmuted it. When you were in pain, you gave to others to lessen your pain. Come on, Spirit. You helped others, and that's how you transmuted your pain. What's this? What's this? That's the truth, baby. Ace of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. And they are mad. Now they're in a whole bunch of conflict and confusion with people, places, and things around them. These are these spirits being blocked. They can't get towards you. Somebody could have sent a lot of negative energies towards you, but they were blocked. Yes, they were. Look, Four of Swords. Ooh, Spirit, I know damn well they didn't do that. I know daggone well somebody didn't do no Six of Wands, victory, and strength in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Somebody wanted victory over you. Somebody tried to take you out. Yes, they did. A Queen of Cups in reverse and the toxic energy. This is somebody you could have had a family with. This could have been a spouse. This could have been a child. Take it how it resonates. Somebody you shared a home with. Yep. King of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Long time. But I made it. But you made it, collective. Listen, collective, but you made it. But you made it. You hear me? Yep. But you made it, collective. Yes, you made it, baby. What's going on here, Spirit? What they need to know here? Yep. You're about to get everything that they tried to take from you, that they blocked, that they delayed. You're about to get it all. Queen of Cups in reverse is mad. Oh, that's a Page of Cups. I'm sorry. And we got a Knight of Cups. Then I said it could be a child. That could be a child. That's a page. Look, and a Knight of Cups. And then moved over. That's the truth. But what's behind this? Knight of Swords. Ten of Cups. Wow. Something you're speaking is the truth. This Knight of Cups, there was no love here. They didn't come in peace. They ain't in no peace now. Knight of Swords. That gossip, whatever they were saying, those attacks, that's all coming back. We got the Ten of Cups here. This is unconditional love. This is family. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. You're not lying about some Knight of Wands in reverse. You're not lying about that. Somebody that was out here just in the streets, sleeping around with anybody and everybody, and somebody could possibly have a disease. You wasn't lying about that. They wanted to keep that hidden. Somebody didn't want that to come out. Whatever you've been talking about, this could be something about something going on with your family as well. Somebody could have been having dealings with your family member. Look. The Moon and the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Sun. Yes, that's all coming to light, baby. Look, and they falling on that sword. Whatever they was out here doing, trying to trap you up, trying to get you caught up, trying to make you look bad. You know what I'm saying? So that you wouldn't look so appealing because they was envious of you, of your life, of what you had going on. They didn't have no love for you. They ain't no forward movement either for none of them. They're not going to have any kind of love. Their cups are going to be poured out. Come on, Spirit. Ooh-wee. Because that's what they wanted for you. Yes, they did. Listen. Yes, they did. The Hierophant in reverse. They had no love. It was all bad. It was all ill intention. And whatever you've been speaking that they've been trying to keep hidden, trying to look like, they don't want people to know that they are unstable, right? That their stability is coming apart as well. With this Moon in reverse, there's a hidden child up here too that somebody don't want to come out. You see it? Yeah. Yeah, you've been speaking the truth. Yeah. All of that, how they've been trying. Yep, that's all been truth. Somebody's been speaking the truth. Somebody's been standing in their truth, right? You could also know some things about somebody's stability, or there's something that's been secret. I don't feel like you've even exposed that yet. There's something else back here. It could be surrounding a child that you have not even spoke yet, but there's a Knight of Wands out here that you have, could have been that was dealing with a third party. Whatever. Anyway, you're doing the personal healing and values, because of the way you conducted yourself, right? You stayed in the energy that you felt was necessary, which was good on your part. It was good on your part. Let me see. I'm going to get a spiritual AF, and then I'm going to close this out. But yeah, there's somebody that's speaking to some kind of truth, all right, about a Knight of Wands in reverse, right? They wand is on fire. All right, somebody's, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Yeah, people are hot as fish grease. That things didn't go the way that they expected it to, that they thought it was gonna go. They underestimated you, of course, as usual, right? But you're about to come into it, baby. You're about to get everything that was taken from you. That's what I heard. But see, the thing is, what was taken was meant to go, because if it was anything that belonged to you, that was in alignment with you, it would be there with you. That was the way of God showing you something, baby. That was the universe trying to show you something. That's all. And they wanted you to absolutely to learn yourself. So it was not in vain, you being alone, all right? With the simple, you got somebody coming in that God ordained for you. All right, you will not have to walk this path by yourself. You have a new contract coming in, okay? Male or female. If this is a man that's going through this, you do. I can see, you see these women out here and they're just not in alignment with you anymore. I can understand it. You don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone you have forgiven. See? Look. Nice. You are hereby granted permission to forgive everyone but still be super picky about every person you let into your inner circle. Go forth and prosper. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that you are not opening up the door for people just to come in and out of your life? I said that. And you don't have to be. Yes, you're doing the right thing. Keep standing 10 toes down, y'all. Listen, it's about to be that time. We gonna be all right. We gonna have somebody to walk along this path with us. Whether that be friendships, social circles, relationships, you know what I mean? Friends, family is Hakuna Matata, right? Family's what you make it. Right? No one gets left behind or some shit like that. I don't know. I think that's something like that. Let's take all that. Anyway, that's the message this morning, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all. Just stay encouraged.